cranking and the reel's just sitting there.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Castandblast. In today's video, I have rare Puget Sound rockfish footage and pounding HookNose Coho fishing. Our first destination is the very most south point of Woodby Island called Possession Bar. I am on my way to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to be part of the first 1,000, please do me a big favor and hit that button down below. Thank you guys so much. Here's a quick explanation of what I'm setting up for those who don't know. When trolling for salmon, our lures have no weight on them, so we need to connect our line to a downrigger, which is the machine you see hanging the lead weight in the water. We connect them using a friction clip, then descend the downrigging ball and the lure at the same time until we reach the depth that we want to fish. How we know a fish has attacked our lure is the fish will disconnect the line from the friction clip, causing our rod to whip back. This is very simplified, but if you guys want to see a full video about it, let me know in the comments. One thing we do need to be mindful of when trolling is massive eelgrass and kelp patties. They can weigh hundreds of pounds like that one and even rip the downriggers off our boat if we troll through them. Unfortunately, all we found at Possession Bar was kelp patties, so we decided to move further south to try to find fish. And from there, it wasn't too long till we found them. Woo!
It may not bring in line all the time, but that's okay. Yeah, not hard now, not hard when he does that, just gentle on it. And then steer him back in, just steer his head. Yep. Ooh. Nicely done. Yeah, that's good. That's a male. That's what we call the hook nose right there. All right. Look at his face. Look at how that hook is buried through him.
I'm kidding. Sometimes we hook a small salmon. These are typically called shakers by fishermen. I try my best not to touch a salmon that I want to release. This is because salmon have a protective layer of slime covering their skin that helps protect them from parasites.
Keep the rod real high, and try not to pump him like that. Yes, try not to pump him like that. Now get him, yep. The whole bunch. Not tight enough, it is not tight enough.
Oh, he's way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, I see him, there he is.
Now start reeling, now go fast.
A long time. I'm telling you, you need to reel as fast as you can. Yep. Yeah.
Man's already killing me.
Remember I showed you put your elbow out and turn your wrist around? Yep, don't stop now. Do not stop. No complaining, cowboy. Let's go. Crank that. Come on. He's halfway there. He's on the surface. That's the fish. He's got a big fin sticking out.
Why all this cranking?
No, you just keep cranking.
I'm doing all this cranking and the reel's just sitting there.
We can hear it gaining though. It's not gaining at 100% you're cranking, but it's keeping the rod all the way. Go. Yeah, don't let him do that. You can't let him do that. No, you can't keep cranking.
It's kind of like I told Tony was shearing.
No, keep going.
When you get up to about 20, 25.
Focus on this fish. Focus on this fish. We're gonna get him. This is a big fish. If this is a coho, this is a huge fish. I'm gonna net this fish. steering back in here. Jesus. Is that a coho? Stop right there.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a Chinook. Big native late female. What a dandy. And look at that hook right in the nose there.
Oh, man.
Right in the nose. Look at that.
Fingers away. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got plenty.
All right. Oh, you gotta turn him loose.
Yeah.
Did you want to keep that fish?
You can't?
I didn't know you wanted to keep that.
Yeah, don't be giving me that shit. You said that was a female?
That's a female, yeah. I just thought you didn't like females.
Now that's going on YouTube.
Up and out now.
That's a nice one, too.
That's it.
He was in and out of a gill net. That's why you see these rings around him. That's the ring where the net caught him and he swam out of it. You may also notice not every fish has a large pronounced hook nose. This is because males are the only ones to get a very large bend in their nose, and this eventually grows long tusks that they use for fighting in rivers.
I'm sure we're good up front. Yep.
That would be your average.
Average, no, that would be your average rainbow Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Or even smaller.
We did pretty decent. 3 fish in about 4 hours. We did miss a few strikes, but fishing wasn't bad at all. This is how you fillet a salmon. So first, start at its butt, and you go up its gut cavity. Try not to go too deep with your knife to not go into its intestines. All the way up to its throat. Then you go from its throat down, across its stomach. That kind of cuts out its throat, disconnects its throat from its stomach. And then you cut around the top, around the entrance of the mouth, down. Flip it over. Do the same on the other side. Once you have that out, you should be able to just rip its stomach out. All of its intestines. Throw it overboard. This is its air bladder. Throw that out also. And then this is the bloodline. Many people call it the bloodline, but what it actually is the kidney of the fish. You don't actually need a spoon to scoop this out. You can lacerate both sides of it, the top and the bottom. Make it a little bit softer, and actually just completely scrape this out. Once you sprayed its guts out, now you can move on to filleting it. A lot of people start by going underneath the collar. I disagree with that. I think the collar is actually one of the best parts of the fish. So what I do is I go behind its gill plate and go up towards its head, all the way up to the head. Then you can cut down a bit and turn your knife. Now I am underneath there and right along the backbone. Now what a lot of people do is they saw back and forth like this a whole bunch all the way down the fish, and that is why your fillet is so chewed up. what you should do is turn it down and make as one single cut all the way down the side of the fish, or as far as you can. So, and this is all about angle and staying right along the backbone, like that. See how it's not all chewed up and marked up and looks like it was done with a chainsaw? It's just one smooth cut all the way down. Now, you can do what you wanted. You could cook it on a cedar plank with the ribs on, however you wanted, barbecue it, wrap it in tin foil, or you could fillet the ribs off if you wanted to. Almost.
So how much of a fish like that?
Don't do nothing. Hello everybody and welcome back to Castandblast. Today we are out on the Puget Sound to do a NOAA rockfish study. This is a really rare opportunity because it is illegal to fish for rockfish in the Puget Sound, except for when you're doing it with the government. As you heard, today we are fishing with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We are doing a rockfish study for Bocaccio. Bocaccio, although common out in the ocean, are an endangered species within the sound and are super rare to catch. Rockfish has been closed to fishing for 15 years in the Puget Sound. All we are doing for bait is salt curing herrings and then rigging them on jigs. Our first destination for fishing is a place that NOAA has picked out for us to go all the way up in the San Juan Islands. NOAA has already gone out before us on a giant fisheries research boat and has sent down an underwater submersible to look at the seafloor. Come on in, pal. Welcome to the club. If you know anything about identifying rockfish, you may notice that that sea bass looks a little funky. And that's because it is. It's not a true black or blue sea bass. That is a sea bass that is hybridized with a yellowtail rockfish.
I'll just... You care which net, Steve?
The yellow is easier to use for short.
Ooh! Woo!
You got the same thing on there.
Oh! Oh!
That's the big
Oh!
monster right there.
Oh! Oh! That's the biggest copper I've ever caught in my life.
There, smile.
How long is it?
Wow, 53
53 centimeters or inches?
centimeters.
53 inches.
Yeah, he's online schooled. He doesn't know the difference.
And it's a female.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
And she's filled with it.
Yeah, you can see.
Even if we were fishing where we could keep it,
Doggy.
You can catch dozens of different types of species of fish when bottom fishing in the Puget Sound, but in this video, we don't need to follow the depth restriction of 120 feet. This means the habitat structures that we're fishing over have not been fished in a decade or two. A lot of the fish we are catching have never seen a human lure before.
Oh, color. That's a quill. Oh boy.
Well, everybody, this is the end of the video. If you watched to this point, thank you very much. You have no idea how much you've helped me out. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.